Good morning, everyone. Oversoul here, and I just wanted to give you all a little chitty chat on that update front. So, um, what to talk about? Okay, so a couple of things. First of all, you may notice that sometimes the blue hair tends to go through different shades. Well, that's because I've been using a semi-permanent brand, so it kind of fades kind of quickly if you don't there's this like catch-22 thing where if you wash it too much it'll fade too quickly, but I also have this pigment shampoo that like recolors it as you shampoo it, so if I don't use that enough then it'll just fade anyways. So you gotta find that balance. So but sometimes I just update it with the actual dye, and I think it looks pretty good now. I like the way it looks now. So but it's not gonna get back to that like Baja Blast color unless I bleach it again, because my hair has grown back out since then. And I'm just not ready to do that again. That shit kind of burned a little. So anyways, plus I need to get a haircut first, and I'm just but anyways, scoobity bop boppity bom boom. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I got a new job. I started orientation yesterday, if you're watching this on the day it was uploaded. And, yeah. You may be wondering why, and the reason is, I'll put it simply, Walmart's a shit company. like most people know that already, but they do not treat their employees right. Oh my god, it is bad. Like, I know, like, the issues that I had with Taco Bell before were like on a more personal level with specific people there, but in the case of Walmart, they're just a bad company overall. Just a bad shit ass company. But I knew that going in. I knew that. I just needed a job. While I was there, the whole time I had been looking for something else, because, like, as good as it seemed in the beginning, they showed their true colors pretty quickly, and that was, yeah. But anyways, I'm starting a new job at a grocery store, and, it's a bigger, like, it's grocery specific, so it's smaller, and it's, I'll still be working full shifts, like 8-hour shifts, but less days, only like 4 days a week, cutting back on hours for the sake of my mental health. It's just better that way. And, like I said, I had orientation yesterday, and so far it seems better than anything I've done before, but I've been tricked in the past. I will be doing the same thing I was doing, though, just stocking shelves on third shift. But, yeah. More or less, from what I gathered, though, while I was there yesterday, they will bend over backwards to accommodate your schedule as an employee, which is crazy, or accommodations, like, they give people accommodations there without a doctor's note, for the most part, unless it comes to, like, wearing the mask right or whatever. You have to have a doctor's note about that kind of thing, but I have no issue with wearing my mask correctly. So and what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because that's back in effect, the CDC's pushing it again, so like a lot of workplaces are now, like, at least where I live anyways, a lot of places of employment are making the employees wear masks again, but not the customers. So it really defeats the purpose when you half-ass it, but whatever. So what else was I gonna say? But anyways, they seem better so far, plus they have a union, so there's a lot more protections for people like me. And it's mandatory. You have to be, like, you have to sign up for it. It's not a optional union with this job. But, yeah. It's not too bad. Doesn't seem too bad. It more or less will be the same as what I was doing before. 8-hour shift, stocking overnight, 9 p.m. till 5:30 a.m., 2 15-minute breaks that are paid, and a half-hour lunch that's unpaid, which I'm actually grateful for because I learned very quickly that an hour lunch is too much free time. Like, you come back from that hour lunch, working at Walmart, and you're tired. You don't want to do shit after that because you got lethargic for too long. You know, it broke the momentum, and it is basically. So that's actually a complaint. Like, a lot of people be like, "Oh man, I'd love to have an hour lunch." Be careful what you wish for, because most of the people I worked with there were of the same mindset. They were like, "Yeah, this hour lunch is too long, man. I finished my food too quickly, and I just sit there, watch videos on my phone, fall asleep." You know. I mean, yeah, you can squeeze in a nap. Sometimes power naps work for people, but other times you wake up from that nap just more tired. So, anyways, I'm obviously going into this new job with cautious optimism because I have trust issues. But hopefully this one works out better. But either way, it's more in line with what I want, I think, than before. So, honestly, I think the only reason I was happy with my last job in the beginning was out of spite for the one that came before it, if I'm being completely honest. But no, they weren't any better. They paid better, but they weren't better. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Like, even the managers at this new job seem better. Like, just in general, the vibe is more like friendly and comforting and welcoming, and that could be a bad thing too. I could be getting into a cult and not know it, but you know, but they're like, "We have an open door policy. Come in for any reason, even if you just want to shoot the shit." You know, it's like, damn, is this a grocery store or a university? I'm confused. Like, so these managers are acting like college professors, but that's not entirely a bad thing. I mean, they do have some strict policies, but overall, they were pretty accommodating. Like, in orientation, there's one girl that was in high school, and she had all kinds of things that she asked to do that restrict her availability, and they were, like, all over that. Oh, excuse me, there's a wasp in the camera. Alright, crisis averted. Anyways, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, they were, like, going out of their way to make sure that, like, she would be able to make all of her, like, sports games and everything that was mandatory at school. You know, it was like Walmart would fight you on all that shit, you know, and I was telling them that too while I was there, and there were other people there in orientation with me that were like, yeah, I'd work. Like, there was one guy that was coming from a Walmart from a different town, and, like, everything that I said that they did wrong, he nodded. He was like, "Yup, that's 100% accurate. Yup." So glad to know it's not just me. You know, sometimes I know it seems like maybe I'm over exaggerating things or stuff, but nope. Go on Reddit r/Walmart and just look at what the employees have to say. It's pretty fucked up. Anyways, moving on to other stuff. So, video games. The channel, right? A new game came out recently on Game Pass, and it's just a new game in general called 12 Minutes. A game about a guy stuck in a time loop where this cop shows up and keeps, like arresting his wife and killing him or whatever, and, like, he wakes up in the loop. Every time he's in the loop, it's like Groundhog Day, right? But every time he's in the loop, he has exactly 12 minutes of real-world time. So it's an actual 12-minute timer that's running behind the scenes every time you play this loop. So you have 12 minutes of real time to figure out how to break out of this loop, and it's like a point-and-click adventure thing. But anyways, I started recording it. I was just gonna do a one-off, see what it was like, but I really like it, and I'm, like, determined to, like, figure out how to win the game, how to finish it, how to break the loop. So that's gonna be an episodic Let's Play, you know, and I guess it just depends on whether or not I can ever break the loop, on whether or not we'll finish it, but there will at least be a few episodes. So that being said, you can expect a new episode of that here very, very soon. And that will be coming out before more episodes of Titanfall 2 and The Medium, because I'm taking a little tiny, not a little break from those, but, like, I stopped. Oh, god damn it. we're getting to that time of year where those little yellow bastards are getting more invasive, and it's not the bees. Not the bees. No, it's not the bees. We need bees. Bees are good. It's those cocksucking yellow jackets. The little dingleberries. That's right. Be gone, you fuck. Anyways. I didn't think that one through. Anyways. Oh my god, excuse me. Anyways, I would like to be able to finish this. So, video games, yeah. I'm not taking a break from Titanfall 2 in the medium. It's just that before more episodes of those come out, there's going to be at least one episode of 12 minutes. So, I don't want to overload you guys with too many Let's Plays at once, but I also wanted to jump on this while it was new. And also, I do face cam in that one because it is a Let's Play, not a replay. So, I want to have that out there because right now the medium and Titanfall 2 are both replays, and so therefore there's no face cam. But also, like, the thing about that is I only am doing them simultaneously because you all voted that way when I asked, you know. So that's on you, you know. Those two were neck and neck the whole time, and they tied. Those two tied. If they didn't tie, I would have been doing one or the other, but they tied, so now I gotta do both. So, it's what you wanted. That's what you get. Anyways, yeah, it's only fair, right? It wouldn't be fair. If they tied, it wouldn't be fair for me to prioritize one over the other, would it? No, because, like, then the people who voted for the one that I'm not playing would be pissed because, or disappointed or something, because it's, like, not, you know, because they tied. Anyways, on that note, though, the medium is coming to PS5 next month, and there's even a rumor that it might be a free PlayStation Plus game. And if that's the case, well, then I kind of wish I would have held off. Because replays are so much easier to record on the PS5 for me, because I can just do it directly from the system. It probably would run a little bit better on there too than the Xbox Series S, but oh well, it is what it is. We started it already, and I'm not going to delay it. I'm not going to put a hold on it and delay it for a whole nother week just to wait for for a better version to come out. You know, if it comes out before I finish it, then maybe we'll switch over, but that would mean I'd have to go on there and start it over and then catch up to where I was, and that just seems like too much work, right? Yeah. Hold on a second. Hi there. I'm standing now. Anyways, yeah, I kind of wish I would have held off on the medium because then I could have played it on the PS5, but oh well. That ship has sailed. But, yeah. Yep. Wow, I spilled something on my shirt. I was not prepared for this at all. I'm so sorry. Anyways, fuck. Yep. So, what else was I gonna say? Oh, Hellblade. That's right. Shit. Wow. I should not do these at this time of morning. I am not a morning person. Hellblade. Senua's Sacrifice. Music video. It's still coming. It's still coming. Video now in development, just like you saw in the teaser trailer. Yes. Hopefully you've seen that teaser trailer. If you haven't, go watch it. It's a damn good teaser trailer. And it more or less gives you an idea of what the opening of the music video is going to be like. And if you didn't know, any collaboration between Funky Hurdles and I from now on when it comes to these music videos and stuff will be labeled as a Funky Soul Productions, IP. That's the word. That's the term I was looking for. A Funky Soul Productions published project. You know, it's a name that gives us both equal amounts of credit. As I always put in there anyways, that the video was edited by me, but the music is all his. Really? Y'all can't leave me alone even when I'm standing up? So, yeah. Now, I'm not in their territory. They're in mine. This is my fucking balcony. So, anywho. So, yeah, there's that. And so that is still coming. Oh, and there's a new reactions and highlights out. Do not neglect to watch that if you haven't yet, because it's a good one. And if you're worried about spoilers for things like Resident Evil Village or whatever, don't be. I went as spoiler-free as possible, you know. Like, there's no significant story content in there. It's all just pretty much my reactions to jump scares and other things like that. So, so feel free to go ahead and watch reactions and highlights number 22. That would be Season 2, Episode 2, Knockout City, or Knockout Village. As you may have noticed, I've started naming the episodes like it's an actual TV show, and that's because I'm going by seasons now, 10-episode seasons. So Season 2, Episode 2, Knockout Village, the 20-second reactions and highlights video. Go check it out if you haven't yet, because it's a hoot. It's a hoot and a half. A hoot and a half and a little bit of a holla. So, what else? I don't know. That's pretty much it. Oh, I have been recording a few things behind the scenes as well. Like, I've been recording this horror game that came out earlier this year called Mundan, or whatever. And, like, that one's going to be a fun one, because my face cam in that one is going to be in grayscale the whole time. But I wanted to do a full-fledged Let's Play where I had blue hair. Besides, I saw Black Clouds, because I had blue hair in that one, and that was a full-fledged Let's Play. But I want to do a full-fledged Let's Play where I have blue hair that's like not like an interactive movie game, like an actual game. So 12 minutes is that, more or less, although 12 minutes is labeled as an interactive thriller, but it's a point-and-click game, you know, so it's a game. And I have blue hair in that, and then after that one, I think we might get to Mundan, because in that one, I have a grayscale face cam, like I said, so you can't tell that the hair is blue because everything is kind of black and white, because it matches the pencil sketch aesthetic of the game itself, because that whole game is drawn in pencil sketch. Pretty fun. It's a survival horror game, so it's got like an open world element to it, and there's like puzzles and inventory management and all that kind of stuff. So, and you find yourself running back and forth between a lot of areas on the map, trying to figure stuff out. Good times, good times. So, anyways, I think that's about all I had. Also, there won't be a live stream tomorrow with the other guys. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but like, different things have been happening in everyone's lives, different tragedies and downfalls and stuff like that, and a lot of people have just kind of fallen on hard luck lately, and there's definitely some mental health stuff going on, and so we've just been kind of we've had to delay it twice for that reason, and it's understandable. We all have stuff going on, like all of us involved, so now is just not the time. So, anyways, yeah, it's been a crazy couple of years, but yeah. So a little bit of a hold on the live streams for now. I think we might get back to it in another couple of weeks or whatever. We'll see what happens. Everything should be okay by then, but until that point, I do have more videos coming out. Also, the Donkey Kong thing I released yesterday, if you saw it, the story behind that is, like, one day I was out here on my balcony and I was just being random, and I like sent that video to Dylan, Funky Hurdles. Actually, I sent it to like a group chat that Inky Lumberjack and Rayquaza are in too, and it was just me being goofy, doing the first line of the Donkey Kong rap, and I even beatboxed a little bit or whatever, just for shits and giggles before I started doing the lines. And Funky Hurdles, he took all that, and he like remixed the whole thing together into one of those little songs the way he does, like with the, like with the mega mixes. And he turned it into, well, what you saw yesterday, or what you heard yesterday, he turned it into that. And then I took the footage from Donkey Kong 64 opening, and I edited it to that, and boom, you have, what did I call it? Solvy Kong, yeah. He named it Grovy Kong because it's based off my last name, as we're being goofy, but since I put it over here on my YouTube channel, I decided to rename it, for YouTube purposes, into Solvy Kong, which is very close anyways. But yeah, so that's what that is. And speaking of the mega mixes, there might be more of those coming. There might be 2 more of those coming. We're thinking, because those mega mixes are not exactly easy to throw together, but at the same time they are really fun to do. So, but they are a lot of work for both him and myself, because he gets the footage from reactions, or he gets the audio that he edits from reactions and highlights, and then has to find out a way to finagle all that into a song. And the third one that he did, Rayquaza actually helped him with a bit with the mixing and stuff. So, and then, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I talked to him about it, and before we were kind of on the page that we weren't gonna do them anymore because they were just too much work, but like, I guess we just kind of found our motivation again, and now we are feeling like maybe we could squeeze out at least 2 more. Now, I know reactions and highlights, I'll probably keep that series going as long as this channel goes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we'll be able to squeeze songs out of all of them. So, if we end the mega mixes, I would like it to be at a like nice solid number, like a 5 or something like that. I don't want to end it on like a 6 or a 9 or some stupid shit like that. I'd like it to be like a 5 or a 10, a solid number. So, as time goes on, we'll just see how that stuff progresses. But those mega mixes are also meant to be like checkpoints. Like if you go to the music video playlist and you look, you'll see that those mega mixes come about 1 every 2 to 3 music videos down the list. So I need to pop out a couple more before the next one, you know what I'm saying? Because I did technically put out a Mega Mix Trilogy remix that takes the first 3 mega mixes and mixes them all together into one mega mix. So, anyways. But yeah, that's all I had for you all. It's a little update video. 12 minutes, when is it going to come out? I don't know. The game is out, but when is the first video going to come out? I don't know. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I have to throw it together. But in the meantime, that'll be it for this little update video. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Alright. Goodbye.